up, guys? Got a cool, somewhat local build to show off. Gonna be hosting this on my personal page for those around me who are West Virginia fans. So this will not be done on the build page. This will be done on my personal page. Do a waffle style at 26 spots and do Powerball Red Ball. So if you are a West Virginia fan and you are not friends with me on Facebook, you might want to add that so that you can be there when I launch the waffle. So this is a custom hand-painted West Virginia dial. So we lasered out the background around there with raised pips, and then laser etched out the West Virginia logo. Backfilled that in blue and backfilled that in yellow, and then sanded it. Did the pips on around it. This is in a brushed case. I have a blue PVD shark tooth bezel with a silver and blue insert. I did a Marine Master silver handset in there with a silver lollipop. Custom engraved West Virginia logo on the crown. Low profile exhibition caseback, gilded rotor, and a stainless steel movement holder in there. And then this is a custom Chicago Horween strap with dark blue stitching. They've got the West Virginia logos branded in here. Actually, they're lasered in on both sides with a brushed clasp. And that is the build. So if it's going to you, congrats. Thank you for your support. A build like this is about 5 1/4. So if you want something like this, let me know. Anything custom dial on leather, unless we get into Cerakote. Now, a blue PVD, I can get these in blue PVD where I do not have to Cerakote these myself. About 5 1/4 shipped. So bezel on this will turn left, it will turn right. It has been put on with a very tight toothed tension ring, so it will only move if you really want it to move. You should not be able to really brush this and get it to move. Automatic mechanical, so you can wind it, you can wear it, you can put it in a watch winder. But if it's dead or you're not going to be very active, make sure you wind it just a little bit. And how you do that is you back the crown off the threads until you hear it and feel it clicking. At that point you can wind, and a wind is a turn away from you. Turning it towards you doesn't wind it, but it's a lot easier to keep your finger spacing and just go back and forth. You can do this all day if you like, but if you do it for 4 or 5 seconds before you put it on, you'll keep time throughout the day. That mixed with the rotor movement from your movement. If you do it for something closer to 20 seconds, you're going to max out that 31+ hour power reserve on it. You cannot overwind it, so don't worry about that. You can wind it all day. When you're happy with your winding, pull it to the one and only click, and you can now set your time. It does not have a hacking movement, so it's going to keep going. And you also have noticed that you've got a wobble crown. That deflects lateral pressure from going into the stem and into the movement, so when you're pushing and prying on it, you are not going to put any adverse pressure into the stem and into the movement. So if you pull it a little tight back, you won't even feel it, but you will feel the play. You'll see the play right there, a little ball joint. Okay, Google, what time is it?
4:53 p.m.
4:53 p.m. When you're good, push it over, get it out of that time setting, and then wind it down. That is the build. As with every build, they're going to come with matching beads. Entirely up to you how stylish you are when you wear your watch. This will also come in a custom routed West Virginia engraved box. And will come with some leather conditioner. This keeps this leather strap perfectly soft. If you ever feel that it's getting rough on you, just apply it on both sides and let it soak in and remove any excess. A little bit will go a long way. You're also going to get some fine scratch remover. This is Novus 2 from Amazon. We just repackage it. It's like Polywatch, and it's because you've got an acrylic glass and you can scratch it. But if you do, put a tiny bit of this on it, buff against that scratch using your included microfiber. Go back and forth against the scratch, not with it. Make sure you're filling that scratch, and then polish it out in semicircles. About 20 seconds with your thumb, you should have those scratches completely removed. And that is the build. So if it's going to you, once again, thank you so much for your support. And if you want me to build you something custom and unique, reach out and I'll see what I can do. And if you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe, as I put them up all the time. Thanks, guys.